Hey fellow Blizzard fans, it's Frostworm here, and let's do another episode of Frost Facts.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
Hey guys, alright, so today we're going to look at challenge rifts. Now challenge rifts are basically a Nephilim rift where you use a build created by another person, and you have a set rift that they have done, and then the Blizzard, recorded this rift and recorded exactly what it was like, and so you go in and try to beat their time. So let's start out. To do challenge rifts, go to game settings, click challenge rifts, and start game. And you'll immediately be set up with the character that they have, and the exact build and everything that they have as well. So what you can do is run around here and kind of try things out, but you can go to the soul mirror here, and take a look at the various gear that you have equipped. You can also do this with C, of course. Now, you can't change any of these skills, but you can look at the passives, all the skills equipped, and all the gear and whatnot, and see what this build is supposed to be about. So this week's challenge rift, and there's a new one each week. This one is a monk, and it looks like it's a dashing strike kind of build. So the way this one works is basically you have a spirit generator, which is your spirit is your resource, and a spirit spender, which is dashing strike. You have this thing that says the 4-set bonus on this. It says dashing strike spends 75 spirit, but refunds a charge when it does. So you don't use these charges. You can just go all over the place unless you run out of spirit. And then you use this to generate spirit and just unleash a lot of attacks. Now, the way that this does a lot of damage, besides the dashing strike bonus on this 6-piece bonus here that you can see, is there's focus and restraint. So focus and restraint is a 2-set ring thing. And when you hit with a resource generating attack, you do a 50% increased damage. And when you hit with a resource spending attack, you do 50% increased damage. So you're basically looking at, you want to hit left click, then right click, left click, then right click, and basically alternate them to do the most damage. So again, you can run around here and kind of test things out. Here's a Punisher. This guy's a little bit harder to hit at. We can just beat the crap out of him, and more guys come, obviously. And if we go all the way over here, there are little dudes that we can whoop on for a bit. And you can get the idea of the build by doing that. Cool. So next thing to do is go in here and click on this obelisk that will start the run. Now you have to beat the original time that is given, and there's going to be a blue bar, you'll see once we get in there. So on the right you can see the timer, and the blue bar will show how far you have to go to beat the original runner's time. One thing it might be beneficial to do, and I think especially in this week's, is to kind of skip through a bunch of enemies that are not elites, because elites will give you those orbs, and especially with this guy who seems to be just super duper fast, it might be better just to skip through to the elites and kill them. That's the only way you're going to beat is the guy's time, maybe. So as you can see, I'm a little bit behind right now, but I'm going to get these blue orbs, which will get me a little bit closer. Still a little behind, so I'm going to speed through here. That's the wrong way.
What you ask is impossible.
There's some more elites, very nice. I'm not the best monk player. I haven't actually been able to beat this one yet.
I will not do that.
So you just kind of continue through the rift and try to, you can see how far ahead or behind you are by the timer on the right. And at the end there will be a Rift Guardian, so I will fast forward and I'll see you guys then. Alright, here we are at the Rift Guardian. Now I am a little bit behind on this one. I'm already 10 seconds late, unfortunately. But I'm going to kick his ass anyway.
What you ask is impossible. I will not do that.
Alright. And now that you've beaten it, just go back to the, you can use T, or you can just click this OK here to go back. And when you do win and actually beat the time, you will get a challenge rift reward. And I have mine from last week, so I'll show you guys. So simply just leave this game and go over to any other character that you might have. This is fine. and you will see in the lower left corner in your mail a message pending, and you can claim it for Challenge Rift Award. There it is. So claim to inventory. And in the Challenge Rift Award, you do get bounty materials, which are pretty nice. Let's take a look. You get quite a few, actually, which is really great. So this is a really great way to grind up those bounty materials as well. You also get Death's Breath, Blood Shards, and all the other crafting materials.
I can't pick up anything else.
Oh, I'm full on Blood Shards, but that's okay. So that's Challenge Rifts. That's there's a new one each week, so definitely check them out. It's a fun way to get some mats, learn new builds, and get more familiar with other classes than your own. That wraps up this episode of Frostfax. We'll see you guys next time, and you stay frosty.